Hey guys, head over to my shop at uniquelyus.com. That is UNEQUELYUS.com for designs that I've made.
You know me, an OG, pick only what's OP, and nobody owe me nothing but a trophy and a fat check. With mad zeros like tempo, put my enemies in boxes like bento.
Hey everyone, Speedy Temple here, and I'm back with another reaction. This time it's to episode 5 of The Apprentice, the Student and the Charlatan, which is called Bright Lights and Smoldering Darkness. Now, if you guys don't already know, I am the lead voice actor in The Apprentice, Student and Charlatan, or ASC, as I voiced the main character, Novashine. So, this episode came out on the 19th, I think, or the 15th of February. It was like a couple weeks ago. And the producer, director, and basically everything else of the audio drama TrueSailorComet, she uploaded it onto her channel as a premiere. And if you were there at the premiere and you were in the live chat, then you probably saw me. I was interacting with everyone there, but I didn't actually listen to the episode. I just sort of kind of watched it, but I was more there to interact with everyone else. So this is still a reaction of sorts. I mean, I saw some of the images, but I'm still gonna, react to all the scenes in their full auditory glory and everything. So with that out of the way, I'm sorry for not uploading in a week, but I've been busy and kind of tired. But that should change soon, hopefully. Ow, hurt my hand on the desk. Alright. So, yeah, reacting to this. Probably gonna be reacting to some more stuff later in a week, or maybe even next week. And I'm also planning on doing a let's play of a game that I'm kind of apprehensive to play, but you'll see what I mean when it comes out. So, with that out of the way, it's been 2 minutes already, so let's get started. 3, 2, 1, now. Minor language, sense of humor, discretion advised.
The Apprentice, the Student, and the Charlatan.
Twilight has been having some serious nightmare problems that we've been trying to solve.
Well then, you will probably
Nightmare
have
problems.
to help Trixie, and Trixie assures you she is none too pleased with this arrangement.
The feeling's mutual.
Feelings mutual.
We have history.
The
Yep.
poor colt has had a hard life.
I got my cutie mark taking that test, Trixie. In one glorious moment, I just knew that I loved reading and casting spells, and I passed the school's entrance exam.
Uh-huh.
It was my chance to really shine.
Yeah.
I could finally pursue what it was that made me special.
Yeah.
And in one moment, all that was ripped from me.
Yeah.
Courtesy of your father, who couldn't bear the thought of his darling little filly missing the cut by that much.
I'm sorry for what happened, Nova. I promise I had nothing to do with it.
Everfree City, the original
Fluffy
capital
Twilight.
of Equestria before modern-day Canterlot. The city nowadays is nothing more than a crumbling ruin, and as far as archaeologists are aware, only 4 buildings from the old times still stand. The castle of the Royal Pony Sisters, where Princess Celestia and Princess Luna ruled, is one of them. Third, however, is probably the most mysterious ruin still standing, even more so than the castle of the Royal Pony Sisters.
I gotta say, I love
The name has
the
been
music that True
determined
does
to be
for this
Everfree
series.
Falls.
You mean to tell
So
me
good.
you would rather stay at a normal inn than at the Crystal Bucking Spire?
Aegis, for once, this actually has nothing to do with my father. But let's just say that I'm not terribly fond of cadenza and leave it at that, shall we?
Are you content to hold on your anger and pain while it slowly
Nova's such
destroys
an
you?
angry dude.
I'm not forgiving them. Ever.
Twilight has feelings for you.
Oh, so now you care about Twilight?
It's not going to be the same after all this.
Can we not at least see where it goes?
If you're willing to give me time, I'll think about it. If I just can't think of anything, you'll be the first to know, and we'll try a couple of dates out. But this doesn't mean it will continue past that. If I don't feel like our relationship will go anywhere, it's off. Got it?
I know. I understand you might not have the same feelings for me, but I still want to at least try.
Trixie said nothing to intentionally hurt or insult Twilight Sparkle.
Accuse her.
Ugh.
This is where the mystery
She
comes
flat
in.
out told me that you have no feelings for me in a blatant way to break my heart.
That's impossible. And yet, here it is happening.
What's impossible?
You're both telling the truth.
But she is lying!
Trixie keeps telling you that she is not. How many times does Trixie?
Look, Just because it came out that way doesn't mean we have two conflicting realities here.
So, where are the vaults?
Right here. You'll notice that it's a lot closer to Trottingham than it is to Naden or Ponyville. So if we're going to explore these ruins, we'd probably need to lodge there, so as not to spend several hours hiking there and back from Ponyville. Pack your bags, ladies.
We're going to try it. Yeah, I messed up the line. Oh, I love this new intro that True has. Well, for her channel, not the audio drama itself. It's always been the same, but still, it's awesome. Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at the TV. I'm supposed to be looking at the camera. Only because I have my have my face over here. Because I have the video on this screen over here. I have two screens. Yeah, so. If you're wondering how I do this. Da 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 da, boo da 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 da, ba 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 ba. Still love the song, if you can't tell already. Da 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 da. That's a lot of artists. Da 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 da. Ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da. So awesome. Bright lights and smoldering darkness.
Sister, they're
Smothering,
preparing
smolder,
to travel
smoldering,
to Brayton.
smothering. Yeah.
Are they now? This is fast progress. I expected Nova's search to last at least 2 weeks in the Crystal Empire. I find it amazing that he found all of his information in only one.
Like all the floating
You
sparkly things.
underestimate his love of books. Something I believe he has in common with Twilight Sparkle. As
Yep,
we
but not in common with
understand
me,
it,
'cause I
half of
don't
the
like
Crystal
reading.
Empire's library was dissected for information within 4 days.
What is Trixie Lulamoon doing there? I thought she left Ponyville for good a few months ago.
She arrived about a week and a half ago, suffering from nightmares and asking Nova and Twilight to cure them. That day was when Nova found out the name of the vaults and set off for the Crystal Empire.
She's suffering from nightmares, you say? Why have you done nothing about them, since you seem to know a lot about the situation?
I'm blocked off.
I beg your pardon?
Something magical is blocking me from entering any of their dreams. It started shortly
I just
before
realized
our
Luna's not
little
talking in the third
assessment of
person
our
anymore.
pupils. I would often visit Nova in his sleep, and so teach him to wield power over his dreams. But one night, I attempted to do the same thing, but found that I was blocked by a wall of magic. I knew him well enough to know that it wasn't a lie, but merely just a shading of the truth, since he would learn about them later after all, just not from me. But who could induce these dreams? It would have been someone who knows all three of them well enough to—
Twilight wrote to me about them too. I'm not judging your answer to Nova, as I told her the same thing, with the same thoughts in mind. Seems Twilight doesn't have a good relationship with Lulamoon.
Oh, those two.
Please, you
Just wait till
already know
season
why. You were always the more empathetic
6,
one.
I think it is.
Did you not check on her at any point last week?
I cannot say I did.
I don't know, for all the
Lulamoon Mayor said
seem-
something that left
every season
Twilight
after
Sparkle
season
in tears,
5 kind of like
barricaded in
meshed
her
together in my
bedroom.
mind.
I trust you
I
have
don't know why.
some inkling why this is so?
Twilight has confided in me her thoughts about him.
I guess it's
Can't
just-
say I'm
just
surprised,
'cause those are
to be
the,
honest, given the traditional
the
outcome of such a working relationship.
post Starlight
But what bothers
seasons,
me is that
or
Twilight
at least
normally
the
hides her
post
feelings.
Evil Starlight
She
seasons.
likes to bottle up
Yeah.
whatever is eating her, and then when it becomes too much, it explodes. Just like the incident with the one at Needed Spell in Ponyville last year. Whatever upset her must have been so shocking and so heart-rending that it just crushed her. Has he confided in you any feelings for Twilight?
No, he has not. Cadence informed us that she revealed Twilight.
Yeah, Nova's not the type
secrets
to
him,
really talk
but
about
he
that kind of
responded
stuff
with a fair amount of
anyone.
apathy. But I don't think he wants to address how he truly feels about her. He has more than once demonstrated the fact that he fears opening himself up to others.
Yep.
I know what you're thinking.
Do you? You haven't had the privilege of watching Nova for the last 10 years. You know what he's like, but you don't know what he's been through.
Nay, sister, he has confided in me. You don't think he trusts his own teacher?
I find it hard to believe he trusts anyone.
Yeah.
And if he really has confided in you, you would know that.
I understand, sister. He doesn't even trust me completely. He doesn't seem to believe that his teacher of 3 years is trustworthy. But given his history,
Wow, 3 years
we
already.
as the common ponies say, built a bridge and got over it.
So I guess each
You're
season
picking up
counts as a
modern
different
lingo
year.
pretty fast. When do they leave for Brayton?
I would guess tomorrow. I have been watching over them for the last couple of days. They have been making preparations, and the first thing they did was came up with what I assume is a date to travel.
How do you know it's Brayton?
Let's just say we have our source and leave it at that.
I see. Actually, perhaps you could ask him about the dreams. I'm sure he knows a thing or two about them.
Very well. It's getting late, and I have duties to do. I shall ask him tonight. Good night, sister.
And good night to you as well, sister.
Need more sparkles. I gotta count how many sighs and groans I do.
Can
As
I
Nova.
join you?
Need something?
You're avoiding me.
No,
That's another
I'm
one.
not. Now, mind moving so I can go use the restroom. That really wasn't necessary, you know.
I think it was more than necessary. You have been avoiding me.
I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
Oh, come on. I didn't even need your energy sensing to tell that was a load of horse apples.
So prove to me that I've been avoiding you. We were on a trip, we needed to make preparations, and I had things to do.
Are we going to keep doing this? Stop lying to me. I know you're intentionally avoiding me, and I want to know why.
And suppose I am. Why? What does it matter whether or not I'm avoiding you?
Nova, are you avoiding me because of a week ago? What did I do to make you want to avoid me?
You really blame yourself for me wanting to think about us without your influence? Do you really have that low of an opinion of yourself? Look, Twilight, you had no part in me wanting
I
to
remember that
distance
line
myself
was
for
kind
the
of hard
time
to
being.
do because
So
I
you have been trying to
couldn't get the
avoid
right
me.
emotion for it for a
Look,
lot of it. A lot of the times I
I'm not mad.
tried it.
I just want to know why.
Honestly, it's because I feel like you'll try to influence my decision.
Influence your decision? How would I influence your decision?
With all the flirting.
Wait, so you think my flirting actually influences your decision? It sounds to me like you're not opposed to the idea of us dating, but you just don't want to realize that.
See? This is what I'm talking about. You'll just pressure me into it, and I'll end up making the decision to date you just because I know it'd break your heart or something.
You know, the apathetic facade works for a while, but talks like this really do bring to light the fact that you actually do care about other ponies and not just yourself.
I never said I only cared about myself. I've just made it clear, if it's a choice between some pony else and me staying away from my family, I'm going with the latter.
I don't buy that for 1 second. I may have only known you for a couple of months, but I can honestly say I know you're not that type. I've seen that type before, and she's sitting in a different compartment.
And she's been listening in on everything.
Just do that spell that you
But
did
seriously,
with
going
the
I
was it
don't
the other
want you
the other train
constantly
ride
flirting because I don't want to end up
when
dating you just
Sharp
to
Eye
make
was
you
listening
happy.
in.
You think I'd want you to be dating me even when your heart wasn't in it?
Well, yes. I figured that. Isn't that what everyone wants? To have
Not-
their own way and forget about everyone else?
No.
Does he really think that about everyone?
Look, I don't believe you think that way, Twy.
I mean, his
Just-
past probably made him think or feel
I've
like
been
that
wrong,
is the case.
and
So
I don't want to be wrong about that.
Nova, forgive me for asking, but what do you want?
What do you mean by that?
What do you want?
To stay away from my parents, of course.
So, you want to be on the run for the rest of your life, Never stopping, never enjoying anything for long, always picking something up and dropping it because it's too risky. Never growing close to anyone? Alone? From now until you die?
Speaking of getting close to
I'm
someone.
not alone. I have Aegis.
And how often do you see him? I'm guessing the last time you saw him before our meeting with the princesses was 3 years ago, yes?
What makes you think that? Have you been spying on me since trading day?
Well, one, you just told me. But two,
Outsmarted.
you didn't recognize him as a guard.
I can't recognize anyone as a guard.
Your dislike of Canterlot suggests that you don't visit when you can help it. The last time you visited Canterlot would have been when Princess Luna made you Knight Apprentice, after which you would have spent your days in your house.
I don't dislike Canterlot. Just ponies in it.
You say you have Aegis, and yet you didn't have face-to-face contact with him for 3 years. Any friendships you have are there for a few years but are completely dropped if you think you've been in one place for too long. You may mask it and patch it, but you really are alone. So I'll ask again. What do you want? Do you want to continue being alone? Constantly running? Never trusting anyone? Never having any meaningful relationships with any pony that lasts beyond a few years?
Sounds like a sad existence.
Before you even think about what we are, think about that, would you? After this whole nightmare thing is over.
I like how the
you
magic
must,
sound
but
stopped
do
as
think about
soon as
it.
Sparkles did. That's cool.
Please, Nova. For your own sake.
Got some thing to do, bud. Trottingham.
Welcome to Trottingham.
Where's
Chilly.
our hotel? Trixie wants to get out of the snow and into someplace warm.
Here, follow the map. Reservation's in my name and it's for 2 rooms. If they ask for ID, just let them know I'll be there in a couple minutes. They won't give you the room, but at least they'll know we're coming.
If you say so. When will we go to the vaults?
Tomorrow.
Excuse me.
It's not supposed to be frozen over, and we can do it without a 3-hour train ride before Hoof.
She took your
Just so you know, I'm recording this after
idiot.
work,
I've
so
lived here
that's why I'm
before.
tired.
I know this town almost as well as I know Nathan.
You lived here?
Yeah. I came here on break.
Alright, time to play Spot the OC.
After I left there, I went to Van Hoover
I see
for a
Summer
while.
Sunshine, I
Then I moved
think.
down to here shortly after.
Not sure who that
Pretty
is
nice little
flying.
town.
Probably an
How many
artist.
different places have you lived exactly?
6. 7 if you count Ponyville. Canterlot.
7 different
Manhattan,
places, wow.
Hoover, Trottingham, Baltimore, Manhattan again, and now Nathan.
I think that's blank check down there.
Sir Cloppin of Hoof. Back when Princess
Sir
Celestia
Cloppin
was
of Hoof.
reconsolidating her power following the shakeup brought about by Nightfall,
Is he
and the
true?
scrupulous sheriff saw
Just-
fit
I
to
can tell
charge
for my
exorbitant
main.
taxes on the ponies at Trottingham, which were given to the area's nobles who kept him in power.
Not sure
the
those two in the back
sheriff
are.
Cloppin of his land, and Cloppin began to steal from the sheriff and return the money to the ponies at Trottingham.
But
until
hey, if you
Celestia
see your
saw fit to
OC,
put a stop to
leave
the
a comment in the
debacle. Nowadays,
comments down
everyone knows
below.
him as
Kloppenhuff! His effect on literature of the post-Nightfall era is absolutely staggering. Almost as much as Edgar Allan Poe's or William Frank Spears. Anything
Edgar
that
Allan
can
Poe.
write anything.
That's
well, the
amazing.
town certainly doesn't let you forget.
You said you came here on break. Doesn't break only happen when you're in school?
It does. And I was on school holiday at the time, between the fall and spring terms.
While you were in Manhattan?
Yes.
Hang on. No, that can't be right. Your use of the term implies that it was university level, and you can't be older than me. I'm university age.
I'm not older than you. I checked. You got me beat by a couple of months.
That's what I mean. You've lived in 6 places and you're only 22, and yet you've still gone to university? That doesn't match up. It can't match up. Unless
I mean,
you've
22
only
is
lived in
basically
each place for a few months
graduation
at a
age.
time.
It does match up, Twilight.
How then? How is it you did university classes before me?
I only did a few classes, no degree plan or anything. Can we please move on to something else?
But even so, 6 different places you've lived in only a few years. How does it possibly match up if you've...
Because I ran away from home, okay? Damn it, Sparkle! Why must you pry into everything that's none of your business?
Calm down, buddy. That's number 3 on his size. 4. 5. Hey, lost. Hey, fiery Joker.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled at you like that.
I know that OC. I just don't remember the name.
Look at me. If you want to talk about it, I'm right here.
Was that Panda? Talking about feelings is what weak, wimpy, pathetic, sappy, touchy-feely ponies do. I think we've made Trixie wait long enough. That was such a fake laugh. The inn's not too far from here. Follow me, Twy. I think it's supposed to be like an awkward laugh. Or something like that. If I remember the script properly. Oh boy.
Sleeping in here tonight.
You lasted longer than I thought you would. I figured you would have been in here an hour ago.
You don't mind, do you? There's not enough room in there to share with both Trixie and her ego.
Not at all. Just don't take too long in the bathroom every morning.
Come on. If there's anyone who would need to be worried about doing that, it's Spike. I thought you knew that by now, considering there's only one bathroom in Golden Oaks. I'm going to explore the town. Any particularly interesting places I should see?
If you can get the map back from Trixie, there's a few places you might like.
In that case, I'll just explore blindly. What about you?
I've already seen everything interesting in this town. Very traditional, very the way things have been done. Nothing ever changes. It took them 2 years to convince City Council to let them build a new stadium for the Trottingham Forest.
Why not show me your old home?
It's been bulldozed. I was the last tenant. When I left, they closed the apartments and tore it down to make way for more houses. I could give you the address if you like.
No, that's fine. Won't you come with me, though?
Nope. I keep hitting my... Dang it. I keep hitting my mic with my cap. I should probably take this off, or at least...
There's a Heartswarming Lights Festival tonight!
Yep. Famous festival. Universities send their students up here to create the best light fixtures they can.
Have you seriously spent the last few hours just sitting here reading?
Under normal circumstances. Wouldn't I be the one asking that question?
Do you seriously intend to just sit in here and read all night? Normally, I figured you'd be out pub crawling.
Normally. But as you can see, I'm a little busy.
Nova, there's a Heartswarming Lights Festival tonight.
So there is.
I intend to go.
Have a good time.
I intend to take some pony with me.
Don't think Trixie would be up for that sort of thing.
Wait a
Wow.
minute. He's punishing himself for yelling at me by exiling himself in here the whole time.
You okay there, Twy? You've been standing there for the last 30 seconds just staring at me.
Sorry, it's just... I'd much rather go with someone I'm not angry at for any reason. Yes, that's a no. I am not taking that for an answer. You are so stupid, you know that?
What? Because the
No,
favorite part.
No, put me down. I don't want to go. This is pony napping, you know. Twan, you better put me down this instant or I'm gonna go to Princess Celestia and tell her what you're doing. I swear I'm gonna do that. She'll excommunicate you from...
Yes, reminds me of when we were that age.
Damn old couples. That was all improvised, by the way.
Now then,
Though not the greatest improvisation,
you and
so.
I are going to look at Heartswarming Lights. You will at least try to enjoy them. Heck, you are going to at least try to enjoy just spending time with me.
You can't force me to enjoy a date I don't want to be on, you know.
If you don't want to call this a date, even when it kinda isn't, you don't have to. How about we call it a casual event where two best friends can hang out in a completely platonic manner.
That's a stupid name.
It might grow on you.
I doubt it.
Anyway.
I wonder what that would be like in a as an acronym.
It wouldn't be good if you were in poor spirits tomorrow, all because of your little outburst earlier today. Even when I have
That's what I think I saw.
clear that I don't
Blank check
hold a
again.
grudge. Magical leash. I don't want you running off on me when I'm dragging you out here on this play date.
A play date? Is that seriously what you're gonna call it?
You didn't like the other one.
Okay, who are you and what have you done with Twilight Sparkle? I don't ever remember you being such a flirt. And I never expected you to be kinky enough to keep a magical leash spell on hoof.
Been taking advice from Rarity, and I've been reading a book on how to
course,
seduce
Rarity.
a pony. I have to be lively, and I have to be provocative. How's my provocativeness?
Well, it's really strange to see it from you. But you're doing a decent job, I guess. I don't think I've ever seen a mare sway her flanks that widely with every step. You know, I'm really flattered that you're putting that much effort into trying to charm me. Really, Love their I am. dynamic.
But
So
you should
funny.
know,
I'd much rather you be yourself instead of you trying to be something you're not. Besides, never really cared much for flirts. They typically don't know how to take no for an answer. Oi! Weren't you trying to take me on this casual event where two best friends can hang out in a completely platonic manner and not the other way around?
Oh, you. It looks amazing!
I know.
Come on, you. The pamphlet said these lights were supposed to be festive.
Ooh, con main!
I mean, seriously, don't they read instructions?
Nah, that's just what they put in the leaflet every year. I mean, look around. No one else seems to be taking that to heart. Besides, you don't complain about the hoofball shields.
That's because we're in Brayton, and you know them.
What's that supposed to mean? I live in Brayton, in case you've forgotten.
Well, technically, you live with me right now.
I still own property in Brayton, so... whatever. Yeah, ponies think of a cool light display and make it. Doesn't have to be holiday themed.
What's this one?
Oh, that's Psy in the Pony Gangnam Style. Some Korean music star or something.
Pretty ambitious project. Semi-consciousness spell, not to mention all the skeleton framework they had to have done.
I don't get this one.
Me either. Next one?
Next one.
Harry Trotter.
I don't know
and the
what-
Deadly
I don't know what that was
Harvest
either.
Battle. Though this could be taken
Probably
from
look at the script
Goblet of
again.
Fire, too.
Shut up and enjoy the stand book horse.
Nice to see you're enjoying yourself. I had to drag you out here, and now you're the one telling me to stop rambling.
Damn it.
Oh, relax, would you? This wasn't about me being right. It was about you getting out of that room. And I'm glad you're having fun tonight.
Let's go over here.
You and your huffball.
Excuse me, sir.
That was weird.
How do they make this? Semi-conscious spells, perhaps? Definitely a combination of magic energy and wear-light magic to create solid dots. And they even accounted for the laws of physics, too. This is some pretty fantastic work. Hey, Twilight, come look at this.
Nova? You alright?
Uh-oh.
You were staring at me like you were shocked by something. You feeling sick or something?
What? No.
Lovesick, maybe.
No, sorry, just... It's... nothing.
Nothing? Nothing at all? Are you suddenly getting cold hopes about tomorrow's expedition?
Something like that.
Nova, I brought you out here to relax.
I know.
You know what I think? I think for tonight, you should just let it go.
Oh!
No!
Oh.
What?
No.
Uh-oh.
Nova, are you... Why would he do this?
I'm... sorry.
What
Sorry.
for?
Don't blame yourself, Twi. It wasn't your fault. It was me. I let it go too far.
I shouldn't have...
No! Sorry, no. You did nothing wrong. It's all on me. Listen, I've opened myself up to ponies before, and it led them to betraying my trust. Let's just say I have serious issues. Shocker, I know.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. I ruined the night.
Nova?
Hey,
Did
Derpy.
you have fun tonight?
Yes. Before what just happened, yeah.
Then you didn't ruin anything. I mean, that's not exactly how I expected my first kiss to go or anything, but...
Wait. I was your first kiss?
Not counting my family or cadence? Yes.
Well, looks like I managed to botch 2 first kisses in one go.
I was... yours too? Oh
Ah.
no! Was it too soon? Did I blow it? No, you didn't. He kissed you back for a moment there. Clearly he
Yeah, he
has
did.
some sort of feelings for you.
You're letting her in. You're letting her grow close, and it could undermine everything you've worked for these past 10 years. But what if I don't want that anymore? I lived in Dayton for 3 years and he still hasn't shown up. What if the danger is past? What if it hasn't? That bounty hunter is still following you. Do you really want to risk going back home over
It's
something?
like he has a
Her father knows him.
devil and an angel on his
He could
shoulders.
use this relationship to
talking
get to
to
you.
him.
use Twilight to get to you.
I kind of tried to make that obvious in my voice, but
when all this is over and we've dispelled the nightmares and we've gone back to our usual routine, I'll have an answer for you.
not obvious apparent.
Don't
I should
rush
say.
into this just because of tonight. Make sure it's what you really want. I only want to date you if your heart's in it.
Going the way it should be.
Nova?
Something on your mind?
Thank you for tonight. Even though it didn't end the way I'm sure either of us would have liked, I still had a wonderful time.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, that was cute. Hello. Hey, Sky.
Time for a celebration! Cheese for everyone!
Oh. This is different. Oh.
What am I supposed to do?
This is creepy. Hey, Sombra. Vault 111. Is that a Fallout reference? Pretty sure it is.
What's this room?
What is this room?
Is this what's causing the nightmares?
A
What is
vial of something? A cracked vial of something.
What is this vial? Why are you showing me this?
Ooh. I like that effect. It's pretty cool.
If the dream was induced, wouldn't it mean that we had the same dream at the same time?
Also, I think it counts as 8
A nightmare?
for this episode alone.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Hey, I'm here. What's up?
It's horrible.
What did you see?
Don't you already know?
Actually, no. I had a different dream tonight about the vaults. But that's besides the point. What did you see? What got you into this state?
The shadow again. I was in a dark room. Couldn't see anything. And this pair of big red eyes just started leering at me.
Did it say anything?
Yes. It said that I was going to die for stealing him from it. And when I tried to run, it just covered me completely. Tried to smother me. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't run. And right when I tried to scream, I woke up.
It'll be alright. I know where we will be going tomorrow now. That was my dream. And I think I had a different inducer than yours did.
What about Trixie?
She's still asleep. Do you need a moment? We need to try to get as much sleep as we can before tomorrow. I have a feeling it's going to be a long day.
Can you?
Sorry?
Could you sleep in my bed for the rest of the night?
Fine. But just for tonight.
And could you cast that spell that you did on the train to make me fall asleep?
Sure. Close your eyes. Where the hell is
That's
my
touching.
leg? This isn't my bed. What the? Well, shit.
Language, young man.
Oh. Good morning.
Morning. What time is it?
I want to say it's white fur past gray fur. No, wait. Gray fur past white fur.
You already have gray fur.
And you missed the joke.
It's too early for jokes.
How'd you sleep?
That's like a dad joke,
Like a
man.
rock. And that second time around, there were no nightmares.
Good to hear.
And it's all thanks to you. I don't think it would ever have been that good if you hadn't used
Love
that
this image.
spell.
Trixie heard that sparkle. Seems Trixie was right and you were sleeping with him.
Wasn't
That face.
he was just helping ward up the nightmares last night.
Liar. Trixie isn't angry, Sparkle. Trixie had no nightmare last night, and if those nightmares are connected like the two of you seem to think they are, then you can't fool Trixie with that excuse. About time you became a mayor.
Great. And there are 2 dream inducers? Well, if all goes well
2
today,
dream inducers.
we won't be able to use the nightmares as an excuse at all.
Are you confirming that you...
Nothing of the sort. We had 2 separately induced dreams last night. One was Twilight's nightmare. The other one showed me where we would be going in the vaults. I stuck around to ward off Twilight's nightmares after we both woke up.
Wait, what dream did Trixie have?
Makes perfect sense. Just admit that you did.
Would that mean that there would be 3
no
inducers?
shame in it.
Sure. If that's what you want to think, go for it.
We were just doing some research earlier, and then eventually it got late enough, so
Is it safe to trust whoever showed me that?
What's eating you?
Nothing.
Mare troubles? Just balls up and ask her out already.
It's not mere troubles. Sorry, I just had a different dream last night.
A different one?
Yeah.
Different how?
It wasn't a nightmare. I mean, Twilight's not lying.
I mean, it was kind of a
I had a
nightmare.
nightmare last night, and I think it might have been induced. My dream, however, showed me the path to take, if it's accurate.
You're trusting a dream?
What else do I have to go on? Why do you think we're even out
Got a
here in the
point.
first place?
Watch where you step, Sparkle!
I didn't mean to. I'm just bored.
Is she even cut out to be out here? She'll just be a liability.
No, she's part of this.
I like how True has the song he's saying in the last credits.
Trixie thinks she's
That's background music for the scene.
Put Trixie down, you plebeian! No,
I
you
am
listen to
much
me,
more
Sparkle.
educated
You have
than
messed
you.
everything up ever
And
since you
look,
got here.
That
And
face.
I don't even like your
Sparkle.
cape.
No, it's
And
my
what was
turn
the
to
deal
talk
with
to
that
you.
Oh, he has the best face in this episode.
Down, you two! With your bickering, I surprised the whole force was nowhere here. We have to be getting close.
How much further?
I don't know, but we're getting closer. I can feel it.
We found it. After months of searching, we finally found it.
Yes, we did. Well, now for the hard part.
Yep, here we go.
You're paying for the dry cleaning bill. If this smell doesn't get out of Trixie's cape, you're buying Trixie a new one.
You didn't have to wear it. You could have gone in without clothing like we did.
Yeah.
Please. And pass up the opportunity to let the two of you bask in Trixie's presence.
Are you sure this is just a stage act?
So, obvious question here. How do we get down?
There's a path around the edge, but I've got to find where it begins.
How far down does it go?
At least 1,000 vaults, maybe more. That book in the Crystal Empire mentioned Vault 989 as a vault where they kept a lot of enchanted magical items.
So what's probably causing our nightmares is
Did I say
out there somewhere?
1,000?
And we'll
Wouldn't it
likely
mean
have to
100?
go through magical traps when we come to the right vault.
Probably.
And the vault in question is going to be down at the very bottom because that's how this sort of thing works.
Nope.
I know. Huh?
He said no.
We're looking for Vault 111. Oh, here's the path. We gotta take a bit of a walk, so keep up.
If there was an older version of OSHA, would they have made the ponies who own the vaults put rails in or something?
Well, I don't think they ever intended
Wait,
the
OSHA
vaults to
exists
be
in
void
this-
of life
this
from the
universe?
void. Thriving Commerce Center it was, and the paths are wide for what it's worth. 109, 110,
111.
Here it is.
Nova! Trixie! Look at this!
Did this vault belong to the princesses?
Maybe. Or maybe it was intended for us.
Intended for us? How do you figure?
The scroll was considered the symbol of the student or the scholar in the pre-classical era. The fact that these sigils show scrolls with the sun and moon mean they must be intended for the knight apprentice and the faithful student.
But that's impossible. I'm the first and only knight apprentice, so how can this have been made for us?
I'm not the first faithful student, though. Before me was Cadence. Before her was a mare named Sunset Shimmer. And before her was some mare 600 years ago. And that's just the recent ones.
Wouldn't it make sense that
What if
older
Luna
than
had knight apprentices
Cadence?
before she was banished?
Wouldn't we have heard about them?
Well, we should have. So if they existed, why haven't we?
This is all very interesting, but none of this is solving our mutual nightmare problem. If you two are going to keep sacking face all day, then Trixie will solve it herself.
No! Trixie, wait!
Ah, Trixie.
Trixie!
Don't waste your energy, Twilight.
Are you crazy? We have to help her.
And we will. But this crystal here is designed to keep its victim alive for interrogation. The outer shell of the crystal is enchanted, and we'd have to wait a few minutes before we can breach it. From the inside, it's nigh impenetrable, so I don't think she'll be breaking through. She can hear everything we're saying, but she'll be fine.
Do you not care about her?
I do, but she's seeking that crystal, and in all honesty, it's probably best that she isn't able to blunder into any more traps.
Yeah,
We'll get her on the way out.
makes sense.
She wasn't a knight apprentice or a faithful student, so she couldn't have opened that door.
Glowstone.
Sorry?
Glowstone. Stones that absorb magical energy and lets it off, little by little, to illuminate the surrounding area. Probably absorbed your magic.
Cool.
Interesting.
Don't get any closer to that.
Why not?
That's a soul jar. Look, see that little skull? That happens when magic
That's
is
the same
used to
vial from
attach
the
a jar or
dream.
vial to be able to contain and imprison some intangible or otherworldly entity.
Like what?
It was first crafted to capture Wendigos when they followed the equestrians over from Dream Valley. But it's also able to capture and hold ghasts, spirits, wraiths, lethafolds, the Vashtanarada.
Ouch.
Twilight? Is this thing supposed to be cracked?
Oh
It should
boy.
be no different, just a cosmetic change. The only thing to be worried about is if it's not glowing.
Well, it's not.
Uh-oh.
No big deal, though. It's pretty obvious that what was in here is causing our nightmares, so all we have to do is capture it in the soul jar again, and we'll be good to go.
I'm very flattered. You think I'm causing you to have
That was a horror
nightmares,
movie sting.
but It's really not that easy.
Trixie?
Also, how'd you gather this
How did you
crystal?
escape from the crystal?
You said the crystal was not.
I swear I didn't remember that
intelligible to
from the
her,
line, from the
so
script.
I blew myself out of it.
To her?
Yes, her.
Oh. Oh
What have you
no.
done to Trixie?
Oh, relax. Trixie Lulamoon is simply unconscious. I need my vessel alive if I am to maintain a presence here.
Oh my.
We're not
Goodness.
doing any of that now. You can't teleport out of here with the enchantments in the walls, and I have the only exit blocked. So allow me to introduce myself.
Is this a shadow the one from our nightmare?
My
Oh, boy.
name is Envy.
What are you?
Envy.
Used to be a pony like you, but then everything changed when I was hit with those stupid elements of harmony. A girl's gotta entertain herself somehow. So I've been trying to kill you knight apprentices and faithful students for centuries.
Oh boy.
Girl?
What about you? You look exactly like him. And yet, you're not him. Is this even
Who?
possible? And you look exactly like her. Reincarnation seems to have gotten the last laugh.
It's... no.
What's the matter? Too afraid to speak?
Shut up!
Oh, at least someone has a backbone.
This is gonna be intense.
Well, it would seem the time has come for me to take care of business. Just to sate your curiosity, I wasn't giving you any nightmares, and your little friend here will be perfectly fine.
Wait, she wasn't giving any nightmares?
The two of you will be dead before you could do anything to save her.
Oh boy.
Them's the breaks, I suppose. Just remember that it's completely personal.
Twilight!
Oh man, so much happening at once.
We can't have any of that. Well, at two of you can rest easy, knowing that the last thing you'll ever see is each other.
Oh boy. Jeez, I'm feeling claustrophobic just from watching this.
Don't you touch her!
Kamehameha!
You haven't seen the last of me, Knight Apprentice. I will kill you both. I swear it.
Okay, she's been possessing Trixie. I can see why she was
I'm fine, Twi. Just
like that.
tired.
How's the arcane exhaustion? Is there anything I can...
We need to get out of the vaults. We've gotta get to Candlelight. The princesses.
Oh, she's checking his pulse. Okay. Okay, good. He's still alive. I mean, I hope he's still alive, because that would be a dark way to end this audio drama.
You have trained him well. He has grown very powerful.
I'm not so sure. They only managed to drive her off. They have a long way to go before they can reseal her. Still, I never expected Nova to achieve that level of power in a single spell.
Okay, they saw this happen, but
You
they're
know what this means, do
still
you not?
just talking to each
What
other
does it mean?
about it.
It means that I was right. Nova can match Twilight in magical ability. Like I said, you have trained your Knight Apprentice well. I'm proud to have learned to train students from your example.
Wait, what?
The die is cast. Envy has revealed herself to Equestria once
So
more,
Luna started training
and now the
students
stage is set
before
for the next
Celestia
iteration
did.
of this never-ending cycle.
Interesting.
I only wonder if they will prove able to defeat her in the future, because all Nova was able to do today was drive her off. Well, Tia was right. Nova has proven to be an excellent Knight Apprentice. Perhaps I have no reason to fear.
Suzuku. Alright, what do you have for the credits? Ah. Trixie song. Hey! Princess Rills, Twilight. Shooting Star Pony, it's Trixie, of course. True as Envy and Celestia. Adult Celestia, apparently. Skypaw. Oh, Len Ray was in this, I didn't know that.
Gazing up at the stage.
Twistamon. Oh, these are artists.
That she's here, glittering in the spotlight.
Wait, I don't remember.
Fear,
Dude.
don't you wanna see a
I remember. Oh, yeah, Old Stallion from the inn. Yeah, that when Twilight was dragging Nova away. I didn't know that was Len. Huh. Good on you, man.
Reigns and don't you fear, uncover your eyes. She will show you the next magic trick of the night. Oh, what a surprise. She escaped from the Ursa Major without a fright. Trixie's coming at ya. Dim the lights and watch your tails. She comes tonight.
Oh, Neville and True wrote this. Okay. The lyrics, at least.
No pony compares to her. She's a feature. Magic spells you won't believe. Who wants more? Bet you wanna see a Trixie's coming at ya. You will see feats you've never seen or believe. That's not all. It's really nice to meet ya.
History lessons.
So relax. Here's
That'd be
the
good.
facts you're in.
I know how that feels.
The skies. She will fly through the stars, roll lighting the way. Listen for the reprise. You will be humming this song below. The deep Trixie's coming at ya. With the power so great, she will drive you insane.
Is that Envy singing as Trixie or?
Watching, creeping, you're the only one falling. I'll be free to cause you pain.
She's coming at ya, though I feel dizzy inside.
Oh, that's a good question.
She's
I just thought of.
cry. She just
Where is Trixie going to go
wants
after
be
this?
loved. Why does she
Also,
feel like she wants
where's Envy going to take her? I guess is a better question.
with the show, dazzling all of your eyes with fireworks so bright. She's the one you should know. Trixie's magic will be revealed with all of her might. Trixie's coming at ya. Here's a ticket, so come on out tonight. Tonight, Trixie's coming at ya. Oh, Trixie's coming at ya. Oh yeah. Trixie's coming, so come out tonight.
Angel Swift, Rain of the Sun, Heart Shell, and Color Goddess. Okay. Gotta check those out sometime. Alright, well that was episode 5 of The Apprentice, Student in Charlatan. Bright Lights and Smoldering Darkness. Smoldering Darkness, yeah. So yeah, that's definitely appropriate title. Yeah, that last scene was intense, man. Especially with Twilight thinking that Nova died. You had to check his pulse first. Wow, that's dark. Whew. Excuse me. But yeah, that was a great episode. Can't wait to see episode 6 when it comes out. I think I still have to record lines for that, if I remember correctly. So I can't wait to record those lines. It's been a while since I've recorded lines, and it's gonna be the first time I do it in this new place that I'm at. So can't wait to see how that turns out. So yeah, that's this episode, or this reaction. I'm still going to react to some other audio dramas. I'm still trying to react to Steven Universe Future. So I have the 5 episodes downloaded. I'm pretty sure there's more that I need to download now. But yeah, till next time, next playthrough video, next reaction, next song cover if I feel like singing again. I'll see you guys next time. That's Speedy Tempo, and I'm out.